Hi ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Superchonk Super Audio Show. I'm very happy to see you guys again, although I'm actually looking at a camera, but that's okay. Yes, today we'll cover a new topic, something that I don't think many people have covered before, and I think it's a bit interesting, especially in this day and age where dongles are becoming increasingly popular. So in the past, it used to be, if you have $300, how will you spend it? Just buy the best IEM you can and it's going to make your audio experience extremely good. You do not need to consider anything else, but I don't think the answer is so clear right now. I think we have come to a point where IEMs are just, really good at even an affordable price point, and maybe you can do something a little bit different to make them even better. Let's go! Welcome to Superchonk Show. So as I mentioned, IEMs have become so good these days and maybe you can do something different. So the topic today is, if you have $300, how would you spend it? Would you rather just get an extremely good IEM such as the final E5000 or maybe the C Audio Bravery? Or would you rather go with a combination of a good USB DAC amp dongle thing and a decent IEM? Which of these two options is better? Today I'm going to explore more. So the first option, that would be to get a kick-ass IEM. So IEMs in this price range include the final E5000, which I think is an awesome IEM, to be honest with you. But bear in mind, when I did my review, I actually used a really good DAP and dongle with it, so I could really hear the full potential of the IEM. So just for this video, I actually took out my cheapy dongle that came with my phone and I used the E5000 on it. I'm going to share my experience with the E5000 and later the C Audio Bravery. So with the E5000, to be honest with you, the E5000 sounded okay, maybe not to the level where it was driven with a top-of-the-line DAP. It sounded fine, but it did not have the control that I absolutely liked when it was being driven by something really powerful. Vocals are still there, but sounds slightly hollow. Bass is not as tight and as fast as I would like, and highs are also not as sparkly. I think these IEMs really do benefit with a lot of power. Without it, they still work, but not to its fullest degree. Now, you're saying, hey Ted, why do you pair the E5000 cheapy dongle? It will not give you its best performance. You know what? That is true. So that is why I actually paired it also with the C Audio Bravery, and now that is a different story. The C Audio Bravery, as you know, is a 4-balanced armature IEM in a universal custom shape. And to be honest with you, they are very easy to drive. So even with such a cheapy dongle, it manages to drive it to a sufficient degree. It sounds kind of good. There is a lot of finesse in the sound, but to be honest with you, it is not unleashing its full potential. I heard the Bravery with a really good DAP and it sounds really sweet, fast, and there's very good separation on it. But with the cheapy dongle, it sounds, well, a bit more one-dimensional, a bit more flat. And that really leads me to think, maybe do they really need a dongle? I would still say yes, they do, but if you're limiting it to $300, is the performance good? I think that the performance is actually quite good, but you know what, just for today's argument, I'm going to compare it now with the Lotoo Power S1 plus the Moondrop Aria. How does this combination fight against the E5000 or the C Audio Bravery? Now next, on to the combination. Let's go. Now let's first start with the earphone that I mentioned, the Moondrop Arias. Everybody by now knows that I love the Moondrop Arias for the Anime Girl. Sorry, actually the sound of it is really good. Anime Girl is secondary, I guess. But yeah, the Moondrop Arias are great. They sound warm, they sound sweet, and it has a very pleasing tone that suits almost everybody. The only Achilles heel is that it has a shitty cable. The cable will be the death of me. I believe my friends who have tried to unwind the cables for me know that they are a bird's nest and they really suck. They are just like maybe, really curly woolly pubes. That requires a bit of trimming. But anyways, yeah, so that's the only downfall with the Moondrop Arias. And I paired the Moondrop Arias with a top-of-the-line dongle, which is Lotoo Power S1, which I've always used and I've always liked. And honestly, I think the combination really worked because the Arias, they actually have a very nice warm character, and to be honest with you, they aren't very hard to drive to begin with. But the Power S1 allows it to sound very full and complete, like everything's in control, and also is very portable. I can bring wherever I go. In terms of sound, I think it's a fantastic combination, to be honest with you. Now vocals with this combination, it is a siren song, so it really sounds very alluring. It's like some semi-nude naked chick singing a song, ask me to go closer, something like that with this combination. And honestly, now here's a comparison. Whether this combination, is it better than the E5000 or the C Audio Bravery? To really answer the question, it really depends on how you view audio. For me, I'm in audio in the long term, so I really like my things to really scale well, and I don't think I'll actually end by buying a single good IEM and that will be the end of my story. I tend to just buy things, quite a few. So for me, if I were to spend $300, would be the Moondrop Aria plus the Lotoo Pro S1, because Lotoo Pro S1 really just increases the baseline quality of your music. You know, as there is this cheesy saying, the weakest part of your music is the weakest link.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
No, as a group, you are only as strong as the weakest link.
Yay!
But yes, so honestly, if you do not have a proper dongle, your weakest link will always be the cheapy dongle that comes with your phone, and they don't really particularly sound good and actually are quite horrible. So yeah, I would rather upgrade that and let my weakest link be actually rather strong, because I know for sure I will keep changing earphones. The Arias will not be my last pair of earphones. And if you're in it for the long term, I think that is a good solution. But if you're the type of person that is a true spendthrift, not like me who spent all my money away, then maybe you can consider getting easy to drive earphones. I'm not suggesting the E5000 for this because they are not particularly easy to drive. Maybe something that has more than one balanced armature. Balanced armatures tend to be easier to drive anyway, like the C Audio Bravery. They might make a better choice in the short term, assuming that you're not going to upgrade. And with that, thank you very much for watching the Superchonk Super Audio Show. I'm glad that today's video was so easy to do. It's not like the one that I filmed previously that we had many takes and it was really horrible. But anyways, thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys very soon. Yeah, I should have posted the giveaway winner already. So if you're watching this and you do not know who won, please watch that video. And if you're a winner, please contact me. Hopefully soon before I give it away to someone else. Also, just letting you guys know, I am starting an audio group really soon, so we can discuss things about audio. I'll interact with everybody. You can ask me questions and answer you there. But if you cannot find me there, you can leave the questions down here below. But YouTube is a bit harder to find comments after some time. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you like the content so far, please press the like and subscribe button below, and it will really help me a bunch. I hope you enjoyed the content, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Although most of the time I'm talking to a camera, but yes, thanks very much. Bye guys.